Good morning and happy Friday, everybody. 35 degrees right now. And we're about, what, 2 degrees Celsius, I think, something like that. A little cloudy this morning, but not too bad. All right, busy day for us today. Friday is day off, but got a lot of things to try to accomplish. Want to get the room pulled back from the windows, get the blinds down, get the curtains and everything out of my way. So when the other blinds come, I have uninterrupted or unimpeded line to getting those curtains up as quickly as possible and be done with it. Last night when I was going through meats, we had some 99% fat-free turkey that was going out today, so I want to get over there. I'm going to leave here about 10 minutes to 9 or so, like as if I was going to work. Get there right at 9 o'clock, so hopefully I can grab the 4-packs there were, get the discount on them. Yeah, after your break, you're not allowed to shop, so I couldn't do it last night, but if I can get there early enough this morning, hopefully there's still some left. I didn't put eyes on it one last time, so I might be going over there for nothing, I don't know. Jersey has a beak visit at 9:50 because Terry doesn't think it's doing very well, so we're going to get him over there and get it looked at again. Plus, I'm going to have a little conversation with the vet about that whole situation, even though Terry and I have discussed it and figured out that it's really probably not the best thing that she goes over there and sniffs dogs that are peeing that are sick. So we don't need her catching anything else from another dog. So, and then we have to run up to their other vet, up to Rosebird, and get sedation medication and get an appointment made up for her to get her nails trimmed. Hopefully Monday, so get her her due call. She's tripping on nails and whatnot, so we got to get them done, and she will not let us touch them, and she needs sedated and muzzled to do it at the vet. Alrighty, so what I'm kind of talking about is basically the recliner, my bed, the cat tree, the stand, all this stuff where are you going? What are you doing? Why are you getting out of line for not even moving? All this stuff needs to be kind of pulled back away so I can get in here. And I got to get all this stuff down, get the other blinds down. I'm just going to toss them. I'm not going to keep them around. And I might actually work a little bit on getting the air conditioner sealed up just a little bit better than it is. I kind of enjoy the fresh air coming in the wintertime here, because I overheat pretty easy, and it's I think it's nice to smell the fresh air in the mornings. So, okay, this is what I'm going to start working on. Video is going to be released here before I do that, which is already uploaded, and I will catch you guys in a bit. Step 1 complete. Well, room pulled back and blinds down, windows cleaned. Cleaned the air conditioner filter. I pulled the foam out. I need to get, I think, new pieces of foam. These are shot, so they're not doing much anymore. Might not even bother. I might just pull those extension pieces off and fill it in with actual. Yeah, see, the thing with it is cardboard's going to get wet and it's going to rot. I guess I kind of need to leave them up there. Maybe I'll double-sided tape that, put that back in place. And I have that sticky foam, but I don't think it's thick enough to close up that gap. Need to get this actually a little tighter too. That'd be good if I could get that to tighten up in there a little better. But anyway, all right. Kind of figuring if I can measure that one and get myself some sort of marks, because they're exactly the same as that one. So I can get marks up here, make it a little bit easier. My plan is to actually, so on the ends, put it together, have double-sided tape on the top of the brackets, and then get it in place, push up, and then leave them unlocked so I can pull the blind back out, but the brackets stay, is my theory. That's exactly what I did with the brackets for those. I actually had double-sided tape on them to keep them in place long enough to screw them in. Sort of like having an extra hand. That's kind of the theory there. So if it's held in place, and then get the screws in, and away we go. Curtains are up in like 20 minutes instead of like 2 hours. Alright, well, get a little sick girl out. She just had a big mess in the living room, diarrhea. Getting her out for a walk, and if we see maintenance, I'm going to ask them if they want those blinds back or if they just want me to throw them away. Because I really have no place to store them. I mean, I could store them out in the shed, but they'd be so junked up they probably wouldn't reuse them anyway. A little breezy this morning, and the skies have cleared up quite a bit. Yeah, on the next Saturday, 29th, we actually have a partial solar eclipse. The problem is it's so damn early in the morning. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it. I need high elevation and facing to the east with clear. And yeah, I don't know how I'd be able to do that. Ooh, that wind is a little more wicked than I expected, Priya. She's gonna like this, Daddy. I didn't like it at all. I don't know what she got. Well, Terry fed her eggs yesterday, and now this morning she's got belly issues. Well, not so much belly issues, but, well, I guess if you have diarrhea, you got belly issues. Just gonna take a stab in the dark, but I hear the pileated woodpecker right straight up in here. Just gonna zoom in. You're going to town on something. All dead trees back in here, so like I said, this is like his stomping ground. He's up in here somewhere. He might be. God, I hear him really loud now. Just don't know where to look for him. So thick. I want to say he sounds like he's this way. Alright, well, the little jerk is being very elusive on me, the woodpecker. So, one of these days, if I keep carrying the camera, I will get him. I will get him one day. Because he has a tendency to come in a little bit closer. It's just a matter of being in the right time with the camera. You know, it's all about timing with wildlife. And of course, you know, trying to do it while on a walk, kind of challenging in itself. So, of course, you know, the microphone turned off video tracking. There we go. Doesn't matter. It's just aiming weird. Little man out here quick. It is, those wind gusts are kind of brutal. I smacked us a couple times. And then, of course, I walked through the swampland up top trying to find him. Freaking left shoe is a little damp now. If it wasn't for the wind, it would be an absolutely exquisite morning, but that wind is kind of ruining it. I'm sure the temperature's sort of picking up a little bit. And Mr. Sun is just, it's such a bad angle. I didn't bring my hat out. That seems to be my best course of action. Wear a hat. That way the sun isn't right in my eyes. All right, pee on it. Let's do it, dude. Daddy's got to get rolling to go get you guys, hopefully get you some turkey. Well, hello, good morning, Mr. Moon. What are you doing there? Hmm? Oh, Mr. Moon's hanging out yet this morning. It's a really cool shot. That was something I forgot to mention. I knew there was some other things. I had something I'd figured out 2 days ago after I stopped vlogging. So I'm going nuts looking for another one of these magnet mount kits. Could have swore I ordered 2 units basically just like this, without the feet, and then 1 with the feet. Nope. I only ordered 1 and 1. So now what I did was this last time, I ordered like 4 of the magnetic quarter 20 plates and only 1 of the adapters for it, because really the GoPro, the Action adapters, DJI adapters work for it as well, so you can stick them on things, and I have a couple of those. So, but yeah, I'm like going nuts, and I look back at my order. I'm like, oh crap, I didn't order that many. I thought I did. Might have to end up ordering more bases in the end anyway, because I got that one that's coming is going to go into Mike. So he has a whole kit for his system. So, and we talked last night about what we're doing Sunday, and we might have one more piece of equipment coming that's going to benefit where I struggle with doing the moon. He keeps talking about he needs a new ball head for his, sorry, let me turn this alarm off that I need to get myself around to go. And I found, I got on Amazon. That's always the start of a bad story. And I found a K&F Concepts micro adjustable. It's got little turn dials that'll change all the different angles. So when I am filming the moon, I can just sit there and go click, click, click and follow the moon without actually having to loosen things up and physically move the camera and get that real jittery, hopefully. Crow. Is it a crow or a blackbird? Regardless, he's pretty big. There's a couple of them. They're hanging on the bird feeder, scaring the little birds away. I hear that damn woodpecker again. Ooh, that's a vicious look. You done? Alrighty, 11:30 in the morning, and UPS just dropped off my scheduled delivery for 9 p.m., 7 p.m. Kind of thought these might actually be on the earlier side. My bed's falling off there. But, yeah. Alright, so I do want to just kind of peruse these because these guys were inside, these little things here, but I think they were to keep it stable so it didn't get bent in transit. I think I'm going to open both of them up and just have everything ready to go. So once I get one done, I can do the other and get this up. I'm probably going to set you up on tripod. Well, that wasn't too long. Changed how I did that, the farther one, because there's like a little lip in the window that comes down. I got it inside that to get it back further because I literally was pulling this out over here. It actually is kind of in between on that front screw, but it is what it is. But they're up. You can tell I've done it a time or two, and boy does that double-sided tape work really well. Once I get the curtains closed, definitely cuts quite a bit of light out in here, and now when we go outside, it'll look uniform. Yay, no more white blinds. Downstairs, upstairs, in the back bedroom, everything matches. Oh, boy, I'm so happy I looked when I did, because being them on sale like they were, that was beautiful. Alrighty, we are accomplishing stuff today. Got the room prepped, got the room done, got the beak trimmed. That was like, ooh boy, yeah, that is pretty bad. I didn't even bother bringing it up. I didn't even bother bringing up the situation with Priya and I, because you know what? It's just better off she doesn't go down there. Wind is still blowing, and it's up to 42, but I thought it was supposed to go up to like 50 something, and it's nowhere near there, and it's going for 1 o'clock. All right, so it's been catching a whole bunch of videos on the Sony RX 10 Mark IV. There was another 1-inch camera that came out like 1 or 2 years before this. Who was it? Was it a Leica? Or they had a Leica lens or something? But it was only a 480 millimeter versus the 600, and there was a lot of different features that it didn't have that this one does. And a couple of the different guys that have, reviewed this camera and gone over it in detail. There's been a lot of things that they do like. The menu system is something nobody seems to like. But what I was going to get to is the fact that this does and is currently filming in full HD 120 frames per second at 100 megabits. That is one of its features. There is a 120 frames per second in full HD. That might be interesting for the races. I'm trying to test these sunglasses out too. I can actually see the screen right now, but these do polarize at some point when the sun hits them. But so far, yeah, it's kind of getting dimmer now that I looked up into the sun quick. Okay, well, we're going to test out this frame rate for a little bit and see what happens. What are you doing, Priya? She's sniffing everything very intently. I mean, not that she doesn't normally, but I mean, she is going over things over and over again. Come on, Priya. I can hear him calling from a long ways away. I'm like, where is he? At least he's exposed. I can see him. Yeah, unfortunately, with the 120, I can't go to clear, which gives me the better shot anyway. In reality. Alright, another one hanging out in the tree. Now, just to give you an idea, before he flies away on me. Yeah. A little distance. Plane. Ooh, he turned around to look right at me. And he is completely out of focus. Why? Damn it. Oh, maybe I got him now. Nope, he went out. Alright, so I switched back off the 120. So I clear image zoom. And I've also changed I've changed a lot of things. But anyway, okay. So not as extreme as 4K video, but 120 dims the screen as well. So it kind of matters. But one of the videos was going over, this has auto shutter, mechanical shutter, and electronic shutter. So I have it on mechanical because it's supposed to be quite a bit faster and it doesn't screw up your shutter speed like electronic does. Also, that button I was saying yesterday was a stabilization button. It's a focus lock button. So if I'd have done that on that Roblin, I could have actually focused, and as I zoomed in, it would have stayed on him. Okay. I'm learning. There's so many buttons on this camera. It's insane. There's a lot to learn, and not all the jargon is for, just the run-of-the-mill photographer. Some of these guys are using, professional photography language to beginners, and the one video I watched, the guy went through everything so fast, I couldn't keep up with him. I literally went back and still couldn't even focus on what he was talking about. He just went, but there's just so many menus, and that's one complaint. Another complaint is the menu system is a complaint in itself, but how they have so many different things that don't work in combination with each other. And to turn something on and off, some of it can take up to 3 steps or more, I think. All right, we got a little man out for his little walk in the wind. They're going with us, but and we're gonna have our D'Agostino's for dinner tonight. Oh my God, D'Agostino's. I don't know. The hoagie place in Jersey Shore, the delicious hoagies. I think I'm getting a cheesesteak in the garden because that's kind of been my go-to here lately. That's a butt. Look at those eyes. He has no clue. What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? Look at that little face. Nope. What you doing, Ruby? She's like, why are you so far away? Teo had to go say hi. Go say hi to her. Go say hi to her. She looked so dejected too that it I wasn't coming over to see her. Yeah. It's the Rubes. We haven't seen the Rubes in a day or two. What you doing, big girl? Huh? What you doing? Hi. Hi. Yeah, you the big girl. You are. You the big bass hound in the neighborhood. Mm-hmm. You are. Catch your puppy friend. Is that your puppy friend? Yeah. Alright, we gotta go, pupper. We'll see you later, okay? Not really sure what's even down here. Not much, but it looks like a little loading ramp. I figured give him a little sniffy sniffs. Give us a few minutes to stretch our legs. Then we're gonna order our hoagies and head home. So it's been not a very eventful day, but this is a pretty scene. It's not much to walk, but it's, you know, something to see and get near the river. It's up pretty good right now with all the rain we had. Alrighty, getting puppy walks after dinner. Just got done watching Amber Alert again on Hulu with Hayden Panettiere. The father from the original Transformer movies. He's a police detective or police chief. Come on, let's go. Come on, you're going for a walk, little man. He's like, but I just woke up. Yeah, well, you're gonna go see the sunset. Alrighty, get ourselves a little walkie walk here. Maybe see some sunsets. Probably more with Priya than with him, because it is what, 6:31. We gotta charge watches. So I'm pretty sure this one's probably already turned off and dead. If I run an exercise with the Gear S3, it just kills it. One walk just kills the battery. If I don't bother doing that, it does auto detect. It usually doesn't, it'll last 2 days. It's the weirdest thing. But anyway, dinner was good. We got our subs from D'Agostino's. And like I said, we watched Amber Alert. So, didn't really make out well at any thrift store, for me at least. She found very few little trinkets. Nothing major. So, in fact, she put stuff back at the last one before we went and ordered dinner. So, but, yeah, other than that, just a nice day off. Got out a little bit with the dogs. You know, no major adventure, obviously, but, you know, they got to get a car ride and be with mommy and daddy all day long. And we got the blinds up. The only problem is, my package containing his medication, or his vitamin, or whatever the heck you want to call it, for his itching thing, and the case for the work phone says it's delivered in a secure location. It's not here. Anywhere to be found. I put a notice in and they're like, well, you gotta wait till the 24th before they'll do anything about it. That's great. Yeah, the camera's bringing that down pretty far, to be honest with you. Shutters at 2000, f5.6, and auto ISO. I mean, you're getting detail in the trees. It's a neat, pretty shot. What do you think, boo-boo? What do you think? He's like, I think I want to go back home. I was sleeping. You're going to get a little bit of exercise. That way you sleep like a little loggy puppy. Because it's only 6:30 at night and mommy's already ready to go up to bed. Yeah, see, if I film away from the sun, everything good and dandy. As we come around and we start to get into the super bright, it gets really, really bright, and then it pulls it way down. I mean, because I'm shooting through the tree, it's pretty accurate, actually. It is holding the sky pretty good right now. Of course, when I get it off to the side, that's when things kind of flare up. Tracking you, Mr. Sun. That's actually staying really accurate right now. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's finding a sweet spot there where it's actually grabbing the sky pretty accurately. You know, that darkened up a bit. But still. Which I don't mind a little darker image. Alrighty, we got Princess out. Didn't even mention that. I was too busy filming sunsets. She was checking out her bones, and I had to pull her away from them over there. What? Hi. He's a pretty girl. Yes, you are. Yeah, it's a little darker than what it is in my eyes, but like I said, it's more of a creative look, deeper. Is Ruby behind us? What you doing? What you doing, big girl? Look at you coming. Look at you coming down the road. Get out of the road, car coming. Too much zoom. Too much zoom. She's like, that's the loudmouth basset. Alright, a 120 test at 100 megabytes per second in kind of like a, I'm going to say dusk. Yeah, it seems a little bit darker, especially on the screen. The screen, like I said, 4K and 120 definitely darken the screen up pretty decent amount. Of course, I don't think Priya's going to do anything extremely fast to test this. Come on, Priya, come on, get out of there. Let's go. Come on, you keep getting in that. You need to stay out of it. Come on. Come on! Ruby's on her own walk. Ruby's on her own walk. You leave her alone. She wanted to follow Ruby after she barked at her for like, 10 solid minutes. Well, I got her running, chasing Dan Rabbit. I was trying to get a picture of a bird, and all of a sudden she started booking it. You bad little girl. You bad. She is all that. She is all that. That's okay. Priya just decided to yank me in a circle by chasing a bunny. Alrighty, guys. I'm going to call it a day. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the morning as always. Have a good night. Stay safe.